Updated April 15, 2018, 8 hours 55 minutes and 11 seconds. While Darwin grapples with the nation's weakest capital city real estate market, house prices in Alice Springs are on the up and up, with rental yields among the strongest in the country. According to real estate agents, that can be partly attributed to changes at Pine Gap, a renowned secret American spy base, where employees used to have their housing supplied. Now they must rent or buy their own accommodation, and that is driving up the market. "We've seen probably a 37% increase in the total number of house sales," said Andrew Doyle from the Real Estate Institute of the Northern Territory. "The majority of that has been the last 6 months of 2017, and that's continued on into 2018. Current market data indicates the median house price has increased to $500,000, compared to $482,500 in 2017, while the median unit price is tipping $348,000, an increase of more than $25,000 on last year. The change in housing provision means Pine Gap employees are entering the market, many for the first time. So too is Pine Gap's aging housing stock. Over the last 6 to 12 months, a greater number of Department of Defense houses have come onto the market," Mr. Doyle said. "They're well-maintained 3- and 4-bedroom houses that have been providing accommodation to U.S. and Australian employees out at Pine Gap for the last 40-odd years." Pine Gap employees increased demand for mid to upper-range homes, but Pine Gap will not release all their stock at once. Experts say if they did, it could cause the local real estate market to collapse. Mr. Doyle said rental prices have been going up and vacancies dropping. "We've seen a lot more of the Pine Gap employees coming into the private market, which has seen increased demand, particularly in the mid to upper range," Mr. Doyle said. "We're starting to see rental prices starting to sneak up and the demand for housing and units increase. We've seen the vacancy rate come back from about 5.5% down to under 3%, but U.S. citizens who wish to buy into the Australian market will have to provide a greater deposit compared to their Australian counterparts. They do have to meet the Foreign Investment Review criteria, and the main one is that they must have 30% deposit in cash to come up with if they're looking to acquire an Australian property," Mr. Doyle said. Topics: Housing industry, business economics and finance, industry, government and politics, housing, and T. Alice Springs 0870, Pine Creek 0847, Darwin 0800. First posted April 15, 2018, 8 hours 41 minutes and 31 seconds.